Good afternoon, the Midday News. I am Mariam Ahmed. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency has advised governments, emergency managers, and relevant bodies to make use of weather forecasts for effective planning. The NIMET Director of Applied Meteorological Services, Mrs. Glory Ogyegbule, gave the advice at a National Emergency Coordination Forum organized by the National Emergency Management Agency in Abuja. Mrs. Oyebule said that NIMET has issued seasonal climate predictions for the entire country in fulfillment of its mandate. According to her, the agency made stakeholders, particularly emergency managers, to know what Nigeria climate would look like in 2024 in terms of rainfall and other climatic factors. The director noted that the current heavy flooding in Borno is evidence of climate change, advising emergency managers to always act fast, adding that those responsible for dams should protect the integrity of the facilities. The Senior Special Assistant to Governor Adeleke on Governor's Office, Mr. Adegboyega Adebayo, says his determination to embark on the grading of Ide-Emi, Bokiti, and Bakiti is to enable seamless transportation of farm produce to Osogbo, the state capital. Honorable Adegboyega Adebayo stated this while inspecting the recently graded road with the installation of about 40 units of power solar lights courtesy of him to complement efforts of Governor Ademola Adeleke, who has completed the construction of Okini Road.
Of Okini, Diemi, Ibokiti, and Bakiti Road to Owala Lake Dam Resource Center has commenced. This was the findings of OSBC News when visited the road. Greater machine were seen on the said road. The investigation conducted by OSBC News revealed that his senior special assistant to the governor's office, Honorable Adegboyega Mustafa, facilitated the graded road with a view to lessening the stress confronting the users of the road, especially motorcyclists and motorists. According to him, apart from the graded road, about 40 power solar lights have been installed along the road. It will provide easy access to the motorists and motorcyclists plying the road, which are majorly farmers. He also added that now that the road has been graded, thereby motorable, therefore, it will enable farmers reside in Idiemi, Ibokiti, and Bakiti to convey their farm produce to Osogbo, the state capital.
The grading of the road to Owala Dam was motivated by the goals of boosting tourism and improving accessibility to the resort. Enhancing the infrastructure around Owala Lake Resort is part of a broader effort to promote the area as a prime tourism destination.
Another advantages and opportunities which were highlighted. Honorable Adegboyega Mustafa, who were accompanied by the Special Assistant to the Governor on Local Government Service Commission, Honorable Adeyinka, and Senior Assistant on Sanitation, Honorable Pelumi Ojo, was the fact that the graded road will open door for tourists, enthusiasts, and fun seekers to enjoy the nature and facilities in Owala Lake Dam Resource Center. Oluwatosin Oladokun, OSBC News.
The federal government has announced plans for immediate commencement of upgrading the Alau Dam in Maiduguri, Borno State. The Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Professor Joseph Usev, made the announcement during his visit to Maiduguri alongside the Minister of State, Bello, noting that the move is aimed at tackling the persistent challenges posed by the dam's overflow and making a permanent solution to the recurring flood disasters in the region. Professor Youssef, however, assured that a team of experts from the ministry is already on site in Borno State, conducting a comprehensive evaluation of the Alau Dam to assess its current condition and recommend swift action to enhance its capacity. He further assured the public that alongside the dam upgrade, coordinated efforts would be made to curb the spread of waterborne diseases in collaboration with the state government. The Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Malam Shehu Mohammed, has warned Nigerians against embarking on night trips, describing such travels as unsafe and utterly dangerous. The Corps Marshal gave the warning in a statement by the Corps Public Education Officer, Mr. Olusegun Ogungbemide, in Abuja. Malam Mohammed warned fleet operators, commercial drivers, and patronizers of night trips, including private vehicle owners, to desist henceforth from it. The FRSC boss, who spoke extensively on why night trips should be avoided, stressed that the warning arose from the dangers, risk, and the rising cases of fatalities occasioned by road traffic crashes recorded at night. He noted that although the FRSC cannot legally ban night trip, but the agency strongly advised those who engage in this practice to recess their choices and schedule their journeys during the day. The United Nations Children's Fund said it has entered into a partnership with journalists, government officials, and other relevant stakeholders to end open defecation and eliminate neglected tropical diseases in Nigeria. Speaking at a two-day media dialogue on ending open defecation in Nigeria and eliminating neglected tropical diseases held in Lagos State, UNICEF Chief of Water, Sanitation and Hygiene, Jane Bevan, emphasized that the partnership is essential to bring the campaign to every corner of the country. While highlighting the dangers associated with open defecation, Bevan noted that NTDs, which are caused by bacterial infections, should not be overlooked, stressing that proper defecation practices could help prevent such diseases. She noted that media plays a huge role in publicizing this accurately, adding that the campaign in India was successful because people heard about open defecation everywhere in the media, schools, and hospitals. Mrs. Bevan, however, noted that to achieve the same impact in Nigeria, there is need to put it in people's minds that defecation should only occur in toilets. Nigeria Police says it will provide a level playing ground for all political parties participating in the next weekend governorship election in Edo State. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, made the promise in Benin during the signing of a peace accord by political parties and their candidates ahead of the election. The National Peace Committee, led by Abubakar Abdusalami, a former military head of state, initiated the peace accord. According to the IGP, the police will be neutral and professional, stressing that all stakeholders must work together to achieve a conducive environment for the poll. Mr. Egbetoko urged all stakeholders to embrace peace, tolerance, respect, and work together to create a conducive environment for a free, fair, and peaceful election where every voter can exercise the right to vote without fear and intimidation. And now from sports, the Japanese under-20 women's national team defeated Nigeria 2-1 in the quarterfinal of the 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in Bogota, Colombia. The match, which was played at the Estadio Metropolitano de Tecno Stadium, saw the Japanese being a better side with their quick exchange of passes to penetrate the Nigeria's defense. Both sides started strongly in the first 30 minutes, after which Mayu Masunaga scored the first goal for Japan in the 33rd minute to end the first half with 1-0 advantage to the Asians. With so much expectation in the second half, the Falconets couldn't break the Japanese defense before they conceded the second goal in the 65th minute when Maya Ijikata slotted in the ball in Nigeria net. However, Olushola Shobowale struck a late goal before restoring hopes in Nigeria with her efforts in the 91st minute, just 3 minutes after she coming into the game. With this result, the 2010 and 2014 finalists have crashed out of the 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in the quarterfinal as they fell 1-2 to the firepower of Japan. And now from the foreign scene, Senegal's President Bassirou Faye has announced that snap elections will be held on November this year after he dissolved the country's parliament. According to analysts, Faye, whose party does not currently hold a majority in parliament, stands a high chance of securing one. The move has been denounced by the opposition platform Beno Yakar, led by former President Macky Sall. They accused Faye of perjury. Senegal's youngest leader, Faye, 44, came out on top in the vote in April this year, just days after being released from prison along with Prime Minister Osun Sonko. Faye pledged a series of sweeping reforms to improve living standards in the country, as well as stamping out corruption to secure a higher share of Senegal's natural resources for the population. But these promises have yet to come to fruition. Faye and Sonko said the fact that their party does not hold a majority in parliament has prevented them from carrying out the changes. With that, we have come to the end of the midday news on OSBC TV. It was edited by Michael Adeniyi. Join us at 3 for the state news. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon.